So when you sleep, let's look at what happens when you sleep. Your sight gets shut down. You can't see nothing. You ain't see. Also, your sight shuts down. What else? Your hearing shuts down. You can't hear nothing. That's why your mama come in there and wake you up and try to wake you up in your room, and she call your name 8 times before you even become conscious. You know what I'm saying? She literally had to force your astral body back into your body, or boy, you would have been goddamn still in the astrals in the cosmos, still dead. Still dead. And now I'm gonna get into it. Why it's because when I say dead, it's like damn. Well, if he's explaining it well, and then what? Hold on, but hold on. What else get shut down when you go to bed? You smell. Can't smell nothing. What else gets shut down? You taste. You ain't tasting nothing. Can't taste nothing. So all your five senses get shut down. Your sight, your hearing, your smell, your taste, and your touch. And your touch, you get started. You ain't touching nothing. You can't touch nothing. You can't feel nothing when you sleep. You know what I mean? That's why people can smack you when you go to bed. You still ain't wake up. So eventually, you are literally doing all the same things as a dead person. So when you sleep, you die. Sleep is the brother of death. But let me tell you why. Now that sound morbid, right? Like damn, he just explained like that. Damn, all that shit make hella sense. Damn. Okay, but okay. So damn, is okay. We die every now. I don't want to die every now. That sound but how would we die? You know what I'm saying? We die, but you know what I'm saying. But you don't die long enough. And the thing is why you what happened to you is you don't die long enough for you to start having going through rigor mortis and all that. Because if you go to bed long enough, you go to you know what I mean? So you don't like. And then but like people in the coma, right? Like they are kept alive through like a machine. Because if they don't get on a machine, when they in a coma, if they not hooked up to the machine, them people will die. Because they have special machines to help people stay alive when they in the coma. So if you do go to bed long enough, you will go through rigor mortis and all that. But the thing is, with people who wake up every day, they go to bed, wake up every day, go to bed, wake up every day. They don't die long enough. That's the thing. But let me explain to you, it's not death. See, because everything must die, right? But not everything will live, right? So that literally means to die, to live is really a privilege. I mean, like to come on this earth and live is really like a privilege though. So that mean in that privilege is coming from death, because death is the ultimate reality. Because everything will eventually die. Even a star will die. Even the sun will die. But those things that are cosmic though will rebirth themselves like a phoenix. But everything dies eventually to be rebirthed into something else. So so death is literally ultimate reality, which means that death is not really even death. It truly is life. See, it's a reverse psychology thing. Death truly is life. That's why they say when you die you go to heaven, or you might go to hell. But see, it's not like that. They are like a state of mind, and that reflects out as a physical reality, because as above so below, as within so without. So whatever your internal state is whatever. No, it's not even your internal state. Whatever your spiritual state is in your being, that will reflect your outer state and your outer reality. So if you in your inside and you spiritually unbalanced, emotionally unbalanced, yeah, but it's really mostly spiritually, because spiritually, if you master spiritually, you will be emotionally balanced. You will be physically balanced. You will be mentally stable. You will be balanced in every way: mind, spirit, body, and soul. So, but so really it is you. If you're spiritually unbalanced, your outer will be chaotic. You will always be in drama. You will always be angry about stuff. You will always, you know, be in negative energy. You will always be at low vibrations. You will frown more than you smile. You will be angry more than you laugh. You know what I mean? You will constantly be in confusion. You will constantly be in, you just won't have any peace. There will be no tranquility. You'll be no, because you're spiritually unbalanced. When you're spiritually balanced, your outer reality will reflect it in blessings and abundance and peace and joy and happiness. So, it's a mind state, because a lot of people say they living in heaven right now, and then there's a lot of people who will say right now that life is hell for them. So hey, that will show you right there. It got to be a mind state. It got to be a state of mind. Hell, not an actual place you go to, but it is a state of mind. And and you got to understand, as above, so below, as within, so without, because that will truly show you how you can master your reality and be in heaven and not hell. You have to be spiritually balanced. You have to. And that's why they got people with all these distractions, chasing money, chasing money and fame and likes and girls and the material stuff and all the shallow things and all the superficial things, and it is tricking them out of their souls. It is tricking them out of their souls. It is tricking them out of their true spiritual enlightenment, true happy and bliss and peace and abundance, truly, not with the fleeting pleasures of life that you constantly have to get the newest thing and you're never happy. Once you get the iPhone 7, you for a first couple weeks, you like, yeah, I got the newest iPhone 7, but in another 2 weeks, it's just okay. Now you ready for the iPhone 8. As soon as you get that, for the first week, girl, I got the newest iPhone 8. Yeah, girl, I just got it. Girl, yeah, Lee, have you seen the camera on it, girl? Yeah, girl, that camera is nice. It got, yeah, girl. And it got sound on, girl. It is loud. Girl, I be watching movies on the Netflix and everything. And then now for another 2 weeks, now you ready for the iPhone 9. And so on and so on and so on, with shoes and clothes and cars and houses and likes and pictures and so on and so forth. And you're never happy. You constantly don't just see you just a dog chasing his tail. This is how they got you, dog chasing his tail. You know why they call y'all the sheeple, the cattle, the herd? Because they say that if you just dangle a carrot in front of a goat, it would just go and go and go and go. Blind, just mindlessly chasing after its own self, essentially, never once truly achieving its goal of catching it and finally having peace. I finally achieved true happiness, true bliss, true tranquility. With itself, with just being now, because it finally has achieved. And